everyone, and welcome to City Beat. We're your only English language television guide that shows you how to live it up here in Shanghai. I'm Michelle, your host for the show. Now let's look at today's top headlines. This week on City Beat, Shanghai's foreign community gets a farm-fresh taste of Chinese culture. 8 professors of art from Shanghai's top education institutions hold a joint exhibition of their latest artwork. And on Lifestyle Beat, recipes for the best summer cocktails. All this and much more coming right up. More and more foreigners are calling Shanghai home, but because of the differences in culture here, sometimes China may not always feel like home to them. But to bridge this cultural gap, some foreigners are going over to the countryside on the weekends, spending a day on a family farm, touring the grounds, eating fresh fruit, and even learning how to paint. Let's find out more.
For the expats working and living in Shanghai, the countryside remains something of a mystery. So, it was with a sense of adventure that many joined in on a weekend trip organized by the Community Center Shanghai, which took them for the first time to Jinshan, a farm town on the outskirts of the city. Besides getting some good photo opportunities, the visitors were also invited inside this cottage to see its old-fashioned rustic charm, and most importantly, meet some local people.
I've read a lot and I've seen a lot on television, but it's nice to see what things are like out in the country.
I always see villages from the freeway, and I just wanted to see what the countryside is like in terms of lifestyle, and what they do, what they enjoy.
Center 的一个 idea 就是它是有一个桥梁的作用，就是帮助在上海的外籍人士，他们可以更了解上海，了解中国，了解这边的文化，和当地人有一些接触。
After a morning of exciting but sweaty adventure, it's time to get some refreshments. But no sandwiches and soda for them. The guests get a real Chinese farmhouse feast. Some food they might have a little trouble figuring out, like this dish of Chinese snails. Up until now, they've been doing normal tourist things, but there's much more waiting for them after lunch. That's when a lesson on 农民画, or farm painting, begins. To teach the lesson is Lu Yongzong, a painter and also head of this house.
他的画在我们 Center 有办过一次画展，然后其实发现外国的朋友呢，他们对这些很有兴趣。那我们 design 这个今年夏天和秋天的 program 的时候呢，就想到说那陆老师的化妆应该是一个很特别的地方，可以来看这边的画，也可以学画。
This time, traditional fans are used as the canvas for painting. All students need to do is trace the sketch attached below and apply the colors as they see fit. This gives the novice painters freedom of expression, but it still requires creativity and patience to get right.
Much more difficult than expected. You have to go precise, and next you have to choose colors. And it took me a long time to think about what kind of color I want to use for leaves, a tree, or people, clothing.
Patience, you know, you want to do it quickly.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing is you have to have patience.
特点都画出来了，然后因为他们看了我的化妆，然后看了一些树木，然后看了乡村的房子，因为我的作品这些方面他们都能够看到了，也是一种写生的，把自己看到的，把自己就是一个写生作品都画出来了，对。
On regular days, Lu Yongzong spends his time working in his village studio, finding inspiration from the countryside landscape for his paintings. But on weekends and holidays, his cottage becomes a gathering place for people from all over the world. Classes like these provide a rare opportunity for the different people who make up the Shanghai community to establish a bond. With more events like these in the future, it'll be even easier for everyone to grow closer, one brushstroke at a time.
Coming up on Lifestyle Beat, no summer get-together is complete without some cool party cocktails. Get refreshed with City Beat.